Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Blake Corum now to return it. This makes it up to the 25. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. It's a 17-year pro steering this ship, Brock, an active leader in basically every passing category and continuing to try and build that Hall of Fame case. Matthew Stafford.
All this guy did was lead the Rams to the playoffs for the third time in 4 years, Kate, a season ago. Getting them their first postseason win, in fact, since Super Bowl 56. This guy, he already sits top 10 in career completions, yards, and touchdowns. He's been the model of consistency.
Catch made right side by Nakua. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. This is hauled in by Atwell. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Rams going to punt on 4th down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
Kate, it's not often that we talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone in football. It's usually reserved for the running backs, but Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. He has so much power, so much strength. You get him into the short yardage situations or around the goal line, he finds a way to get in, but it's not just there. He's got a deep ball that's the envy of many. He's elevated his teammates around him, and he's got a skill set that I know a lot of quarterbacks would sure love to have.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Hurts now from the gun. His first throw is an interception. And the Rams take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Stafford from the gun. He's got the hook up to Atwell. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. They fake the handoff now, Stafford. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now Stafford again. Screen here for Williams. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
On comes Joshua Carty and the Rams field goal unit to try it on 4th down. This a 39-yarder from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Eagles about set to get going for their 2nd drive. They threw the interception on their opening drive, Brock, but that's wiped from their memory as they head back out now.
Yeah, it's got to be, right? When you throw that pick early, you've got to flush it. The defense helped with that, holding that offense on the other side to just a field goal and giving this offense now some hope as they take the field again.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the pistol, Hurts. Complete out to the right. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for an Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
When a play breaks down, every once in a while, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on that ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that one.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he's brought down at the line.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He throws a bullet deep to the right side.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Pass complete to Goddard. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Eagles, first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Right side. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
To A.J. Brown. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Hurts yet again. Has him on the quick hitter. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, 3rd down.
Devontae Smith. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. It's a sneak, Hurts. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stuck him at the line, no gain.
Gain on the play. That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
It sure looked like defense had done enough to hold him on that play. But credit that 1st down to a good initial effort and 2nd effort to keep fighting to go get that extra yard needed.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Hurts looking to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. So now here's 3rd and 5. Now Hurts. He's running for it. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Completed left side to Smith. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Hurts tucks it, starts running. And he hits the deck after setting him up with 1st and goal.
7-yard gain. That's another Eagles first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Not a lot of time to make the call on who gets the ball there. You need a guy who can make that split-second decision right on time. QB handled that one well. Ended up calling his own number and getting the first down.
Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Now it's second and goal from the 1. Barkley can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
Okay, that is just a terrific effort defensively, and now really sets you up. I don't think this offense can run it, not after getting knocked backward on second down.
Now from the 2-yard line, it's third and goal. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles pull ahead 6-3 in the first. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead.
Eagles 7, Rams 3.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Corum now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Rams headed out to the field now. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Complete. It's Atwell. This gets forward to around the 29. Cooper to Jean with the stop.
A gain of 4 brings up second down at the 29-yard line.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Space past the 35. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it brings up an LA first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. First carry now for Kyron Williams. And they bring him down around the 34. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
At the 34-yard line. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back for the second quarter. Rams in a real good spot to score. On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Up the gut they go with Williams. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuffed the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Leading 10 yards now as they line up. It's 2nd and goal. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 2nd down.
Getting in their own way, Brock, as they'll line this up 5 yards further back for 2nd and goal. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Complete to Puka Nacua.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Stafford from the gun. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, LA! The Rams take a 2nd quarter lead. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams push their lead to 3.
Eagles 7.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Eagles and receiver Devontae Smith returning to the field. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Hurts now from the gun. That's Dotson with a catch outright. And they'll have a small gain up to about the 32. Jared Verse on the tackle. While that play was going on, we see that one of their teammates shaken up on the play. Not quite sure what happened, but they're out there to tend to him. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Slot man in motion left. Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of 37. And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Finds Barkley underneath. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
2nd and 3 now. They kick the running back in motion. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 2nd down.
So 2nd down and a tougher 8 to go now following that delay of game. Slot man motioned over. It's Hurts once again. It's Dotson on the catch. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
The Rams showing a nickel look. 3rd down coming up. Hurts throwing again. taken in by Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the 12-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. And again, here's Hurts. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Eagles take a 2nd quarter lead. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. And this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead.
14, Rams 10.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Corum now on the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Rams and Matthew Stafford set to go back on offense. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Quick slant taken in by Nakua. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Straight ahead with Williams. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Roll left side, taken in by Adams. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Number 17, Devontae Adams. It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
And the Birds put their dime package out there. 3rd down coming up. Now Stafford to throw. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a first down here. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
And this is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, right, obviously, without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, get a little push. And now you get a third down conversion via penalty.
It's a gain of 7.
Well, nothing very fancy about that. That's just a textbook curl route. I think they were running curl routes last century, and it's a play that works a high percentage of the time then, just like it did now.
2nd and 3 now. Running right, it's Williams. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. It's on target to Williams. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Gain on the play. 1st down, Rams.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
From the 29. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Throwing on 3rd. Stafford is hit. The ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. They did him a solid by recovering that, but not helping them with the yards lost afterwards as this play finally comes to an end. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, well, now they got to be special.
Ethan Evans on down a punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And he can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they'd welcome the same level of play on this series as well. First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he's brought down. They'll spot this one right at the 20.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Trying for the deep ball. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Running back sent in motion. On the gun on 3rd down. Hurts finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for an Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Hurts on first down. He's keeping it. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
They'll come up first and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Well, that was great timing. Great timing by the big fellas to get out in front of that screen. You could see it coming. Running back has the lineman in front of him to clear a little space. It was all about his athleticism after that.
2nd and 3 now. From the 42. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First down, ball at the 36. Now Hurts. Caught by Dotson on the slant. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Hurts yet again. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. That one intended for Jahan Dotson. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He's caught. He's got Brown. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second and 3 now. Running back, motioning right. From the pistol, Hurts. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to 1st and goal. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Elliott connects there. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. Here comes the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. It's a reception for Tyler Higbee. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Shipley now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Option play. They give it to Barkley. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. From the 31. Hits him on the out route. And he reaches the 35 before going out. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Motioning one of the tight ends. First down, a run with Barkley. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
New set of downs is not off to a real good start here, Kate. And I know every yard counts in this league, but that lone yard, it's not going to really change what they're thinking about doing here on 2nd down.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Hurts now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. Big man showing up the yards. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
Rams 10.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Out come the Rams on offense. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Adams put in motion right. On 2nd down, it's Williams again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Stafford now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
1st down, Los Angeles.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Now it's Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Here's 2nd and 11. Has him on the quick hitter.
Stafford's pass complete to number 17, Devontae Adams. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Stafford from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Rams 1st down.
They're set up at the 35 now. This is Williams. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Brought down by Jahan Campbell.
At the 34-yard line.
It's plays like that, Kate, that I'm happy I'm the color analyst and you and your spotter are doing play-by-play. Because that was a massive humanity, a whole bunch of bodies to sort through for 1 yard.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They stay on the ground with Williams. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
I think this is the part where they run away, Kate. As in run away from that monster. He's just too strong a presence to try to block them inside, and that time, it cost him some yards.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Now Stafford to throw. It's complete to Higbee. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
The Rams are set to punt. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. And this will stick them back a ways. That punt hits and jumps out of bounds near the 14.
At their own 14-yard
The Eagles
line.
and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. That's Dotson with a catch out right. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 19-yard line.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. A tight end in motion now. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Stafford. This is hauled in by Atwell. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 48-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. A run with Williams. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
You know why baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time and talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, or that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play, he's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle.
And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup, and the Rams are going to have a first down.
Gain of 13 yards. First down, Rams.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Sending a receiver left. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Finds a seam down the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it brings up an LA first down.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from first down to first down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. They motion a receiver left. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still first down.
Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
He was brought down by
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They fake the handoff. Now Stafford finds a man right side. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? They send a man in motion. Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. He finds Adams, complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Rams 17.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Shipley now to return. Jukes one defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Goddard. And this one does not go far.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Stepping up, and he's going to run. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver. On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Completed to his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
3rd and long for him here. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
Eagles 31, Rams 17.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Corum now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Rams set to go on offense once more. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Bronx. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
From the 29. Fires right away, but incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended target. 4th down, coming up.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
The Rams are set to punt. They could really use a good one here. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Big gain downfield. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
32 yards. And an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Hurts now from the gun. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And this, well, this is what the modern safety is all about in today's game. More and more, we see guys with an interception and a sack in the same game who can line up seemingly in 10 different positions on the field. Almost a positionless defender, yet their impact can be so great.
It's a screen to Barkley. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
You know, Kate, it's one thing to get a player out into space. It's another when the defense sees it coming. No chance there for the running back as the defense defeats the blocks before that screen could ever get started.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. They'll go for the gun with Barkley. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long.
Even in a spot that screamed pass, his eyes kept looking to the backfield. So when they tried to run it, well, he broke on that ball, stunned everybody with a big-time stick.
The Eagles are in punt formation, and he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Sanford. Finds him over the middle. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Stafford from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So out now comes the punter. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. His work begins at the 31. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
Taken down at the 41. Brings up 2nd down.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's another carry for Barkley. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
And the Rams add a man to the secondary. We've got 5 in the nickel, 3rd down. They go to Barkley again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
They're out now, ready to punt it. Braden Mann will kick it away. He has it at the 13. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. The Rams headed out to the field now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know, for pitchers, you'll hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Throwing now, Stafford. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Now Stafford to throw. He's got it deep downfield. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
Los Angeles.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On first down, here's Stafford. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
Stafford's pass, intended for Puka Nacua, incomplete. Jeremiah Trotter Jr. on the coverage.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Now Stafford again. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Stafford back to throw. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate, that the corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Barkley trying this up the gut. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Witherspoon on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Throwing here hurts. Smith brings in another one. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
13 yards on the play. That's another Eagles first down.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Hurts tucks it, starts running. Juke the defender. Oh, jukes another defender. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
When they drop these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Barkley has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. It's Barkley again. And he's stonewalled by this front right at the 3. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
Lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Barkley. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line. Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Elliott connects there. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Corum now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out come the Rams on offense. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. From the 31. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
1st down.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Stafford now on first down. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
2nd and 3 now. He'll throw it yet again. Right side into the hands of Adams. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Throwing now on first down, Stafford. Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the grab in bounds.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
From the 24. Hits him on the out route. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Pick up a 5 on that play, and it brings up an LA first down.
As a quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
First down from the red zone. Drops this one down here for Williams. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. So beneath the chorus of Fly